G'day Chameleonites! Today we're going to edit the multi-choice interaction we added earlier. Here we are on our Pina Colada multi-choice question page that kicks off our module. To edit our page, we click on this styling pencil icon which displays the multi-choice styling panel. First of all, let's change our header to a header by clicking into this box and clicking a header styling over here. That's better. Our background and text colours match the overall theme colours for the module that we set in an earlier video. We can change the colours for this interaction here. We can adjust our layout, and Chameleon moves the items around the page immediately so you can see the effect. We're also able to add further navigation buttons for if we want to add additional information for this question on a separate page, or we want to introduce branching at this stage of our module. Click on the plus icon and we get this extra button. If we click into the button, we can edit its properties. Up here, we can change the text on the button. We can also change the appearance of the button. Here we can direct which topic the learner will see upon clicking the button. Or we can make it into an exit button to close the module. Down here under Advanced Navigation, we can direct the learner to a specific page within a topic. There aren't many pages available as we've only just started to build the module. We can direct them to the next page, or we can also make this an exit button to close the module. And of course, we can delete the button. This button here allows us to lock down the question. If we tick this box, then the learner must have a go at answering the question before they can move further through the module. If we untick the box, then the learner can skip this question and continue through the module. We'll leave it ticked for the moment. The next button allows us to score this question. This means that the answer, or the correct score, will be collated in the assessment for this module. We aren't going to be assessing this module, so we'll leave this unticked. Down here, this area controls how many selections there are for the learner to choose from and which of these are the correct answers. We currently have 4 options to choose from. We could add a 5th. But let's just go with our 4 original options. If a pina colada was also the name of a bell-shaped hat, we tick this box too, to show that it is also a correct answer. But it's not, so we won't. Here we can select whether or not we want to give the learner feedback on the response they've chosen. And here below are the 2 separate pages that show the feedback we will show to the learner depending on whether they got the answer correct or incorrect. We would use this option if we wanted to give specific feedback on whichever response the learner selects, rather than just a correct or incorrect. To provide specific feedback for each learner selection, we would click this button and then select each answer to edit the specific feedback page. Let's do that. We'll select this option and then we'll click Show Feedback. Here we can add a specific image and a specific message about the correctness or otherwise of the learner's choice. Clicking outside of the page saves this answer. We can then populate the feedback for the next option and so on. Let's not use this option. If we unclick the box, we can see that our correct and incorrect feedback options have reverted to our initial text and images. Moving on, we can change the amount of attempts that the learner has to get the question correct. If we increase the amount of attempts, we need to add a "nice try but no banana" page to tell the learner that they weren't correct and need to have another go. If we make the number of attempts 2, a Show Attempted button displays. Let's update that page. The attempted page shows how many tries the learners had and how many attempts they have got left. We can turn this function on or off. Let's go back to having just a single attempt. Here we can elect to include media such as an image on our feedback page. Let's remove the images in our feedback. Here we can see the image is gone. Now if you tick the box, Chameleon remembers and replaces the images that we had earlier. We can also have Chameleon show a tick on the correct answer when we provide feedback to the learner on their response. The last item here at the bottom of the styling section lets us change the appearance of our multi-choice answer options. Let's change these to a white box with a dark grey background. Finally, here at the bottom of the page, we have a plus icon. Once you are satisfied that you've finished adjusting this interaction, you're able to add the next interaction within this topic by clicking on this icon. This is exactly the same as backing out of this page up here and then clicking this plus icon. And there we have it. We've adjusted our multi-choice interaction so it looks and works great. Thanks for watching.